What do you count as a masterpiece? Movie, TV, book, etc. Why? Tetris. Why? Because it has literally zero fat on it. You couldn't even try improve upon it. You just add more fat to it. I love a complex, mind-blowing masterpiece. But nothing gets me more than a, oh my god, this is so simple, and yet incredible. Portal 2. Video game. The first was groundbreaking, but the sequel took the basic idea and just ran wild with it. The mechanics of the game complemented by the story, and the writing was top-notch. Absolute master class in video game production. Holes. It may sound silly, but literally everything ties together, no matter how small the detail. True Detective Season 1. Some of the best dialogue, interactions between the protagonists. Shot brilliantly, and it's one of the most atmospheric shows I've ever seen. I really can't say enough good things about it. Toy Story. Everything about it was revolutionary. That movie can transport people of all ages to a time of innocence and inspired imagination. The Wire. It's a show that still resonates today. Even when dealing in issues from 20 years ago. Anyone who's grown up in or around poverty can find a character to relate to. And each season is its own story. Movie. My Cousin Vinny. The acting is incredible. Joe Pesci chews the scenery and Marissa Tomei steals every scene she's in. She earned that Oscar. And Rip Fred Gwynn aka Herman Munster. This was a fantastic last performance. It's legally accurate enough to be shown in law schools. There is no villain. Everyone in the movie is doing what they believe is right in the interest of serving justice. Every detail matters. How long it takes to cook grits. Less than. Lisa's family all being mechanics. Less than. And of course, the tire tracks. Less than. All in all, 10 out of 10. We'll watch this movie literally any time it's on TV, and even sometimes when it's not. The Cask of Amontillado by Edgar Allan Poe. Probably one of the most horrifying yet simplistic dark stories ever written. The idea that you are forced to watch someone as they kill you laying brick after brick is straight up nightmare fuel. The original Matrix basically defined action and sci-fi movies for the next 10 years. And frankly still has influence. Plus it had one of the most genius marketing campaigns of all time. That could only exist pre-mainstream internet era. Basically no one knew what The Matrix was until you watched the movie. The TV series Chernobyl. So powerful and just in a realm of its own when it comes to imagery. Acting. Script. 10 out of 10, but don't think I could ever watch again. Lonesome Dove by Larry McMurtry is a masterpiece of fiction. A tale of friendship, honor, adventure, and chasing the dream. Gravity Falls. Watching through it as an adult and following along with all the details of the journals and the ciphers was a great time. Over the Garden Wall is another great watch for Halloween time. Dracula. Written in the epistolary style. Journals, newspapers, etc. The reader knows what they know already. But you experience the characters discovering what they do in real time, it feels. The depictions of late-night vampire hunts present the perfect mood and foreboding. I feel like I'm there. Major events concerning characters register with emotions almost as if it was me in the story. Princess Mononoke makes you realize nature is alive in ways we can't even begin to comprehend. Spirited Away. The story, the animation, everything about this movie is good. I may be a little biased since I watched it when I was young, so there's some nostalgia with it. But it's still really good. I consider To Kill a Mockingbird a masterpiece. Both the book and the movie. The reason why is because it wasn't afraid to show the racial injustices of the South. Not to mention, Gregory Peck is a phenomenal actor and I could not see anyone else playing Atticus. Amadeus. 1984. That movie. A movie finished as no movie is ever finished. Displace Tom Hulse and there will be diminishment. Displace F. Murray Abraham and the structure would fall. I was staring trough the cage of those meticulously crafted scenes at an absolute beauty. https www.youtube.com/watch v equals THR09CIASC. Game. Mass Effect 1. Absolutely amazing lore, world building, atmosphere, and story. Seriously the best sci-fi media piece ever. 2 and 3 are great too, but both have fairly egregious flaws and emo could never match the first game. Even if I love all of them. Film, series, TV, whatever. Band of Brothers. I don't really know how to describe it, but it's honestly so damn good. Especially episode 9 hit me so damn hard. It took me a while to actually get around to watching it. But when I did I hated myself for not watching it sooner. The Lord of the Rings trilogy. Movies and books. Masterfully shot and written with an incredible score from Howard Shore. And the books are genuinely a basis for much of fantasy today. For how short it was. I really think Over the Garden Wall was an absolute masterpiece. For those who don't know, it's an animated show that ran one season of 10 10-minute episodes about two brothers who get lost in the woods, encountering all manner of folk who are just as lost as themselves as they try to find their way home. It's one of those shows where every time you watch it, you catch a new joke or some element of foreshadowing. Easter eggs. Quirks. It's cute, funny, light-hearted, heavy, enchanting, and downright heartbreaking all at once. It's got a great story and I really couldn't recommend it enough to anyone open to a whimsically spooky Halloween show to watch.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Ericast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.